Good morning, afternoon, evening to you, everybody. Microbial Titan here, eating a piece of chicken with another exciting episode of Titanland. I believe this is episode 14. Could be wrong. Don't sue me. Could be wrong. But I have done this here. Just kind of cut out a little section of the minecart elevator so we can sit there and go up if need be. And we'll go ahead and drop down and just jump out. Now, I've changed up the storage system a little bit. We've still got our bulk storage here, but I've gone individual rows with this stuff here because it just was not, oh man, I just gave away what we're doing today. It was not firing, and some stuff still needs to go through a second time just to make sure, but it wasn't actually sorting. So I went ahead and dropped it down to one row of droppers feeding into hoppers, feeding into droppers, feeding into hoppers, you know, and so on and so forth till it gets over here to this last row, and then it feeds into that chest there. Now, every other, starting at the bottom one, every other hopper has a repeater, or sorry, dropper has a repeater. Running into it with redstone running into that. There's a repeater on every row here to make sure the signal goes all the way out. And then this clock is no longer running this way and up the thing. It's now running around this way, which feeds up everything. So change that up a little bit. Now today we're going to work on a super smelter. As you see, I've got the furnaces and I've got the hoppers in place. I just did that because I haven't done anything with it. I just did that to make sure we've got room to do what it is that I want to do. So what we're going to do is all this is going to be visible, and that's it. These aren't, those aren't, nothing else is going to be visible except for the furnaces themselves. We're going to have some tracks running off of both of these, running into minecart loaders, which will be over in here somewhere, and we'll have chests available for those that we'll be able to see, but that'll be it. We'll see a couple chests here, that chest there, and the furnaces. Everything else will be decorated and all that good stuffs, but that's pretty much it. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to our redstone chest. We're going to go ahead and grab out some rails, some powered rails. We're probably going to have to make more of those. And I believe that is all I need. Just a couple hoppers, comparators, repeaters. This is a very simple minecart loader design that was done by Mumbo Jumbo a couple of years ago. So now I'll also need some building blocks for behind the scenes. For that, I think we will use diorite, since that's about all it's good for. And we'll go ahead and make that into some polished diorite. And let's see, do that and that, and kabam. Alright. Now let's go ahead and kablam this stuff over here. And we're going to have this top one going. No, we'll go ahead and have it coming out here. That is going to be for our input into the system, whatever it is that we're going to smelt. Now, into here, this is going to be our fuel. Okay, and our fuel is going to be a couple blocks away from the input. So let's go ahead and, no, we can't hop up like that. So what we're going to have to do is make us some crude stairs. So we can go ahead and get some, let's see, we'll do that, that, and that. And then we're going to take a powered rail and place it there. And then we're going to place our regular rails along here. And what we're going to do, so that we don't end up bud powering any of these hoppers, is we're going to put a lever. Oh, forgot to grab levers. We're going to grab a lever. And we're going to put that lever. Need to make some more levers. Put that lever over here on this so that it powers that redstone rail, but it does not power through to power that hopper. Okay? So now we're going to do basically the same thing here. We're going to come out a block, and we're going to come out another one there. We're going to put a powered rail on it. Kablamicus, and we're going to go ahead and do that just to connect it up the correct way. Go ahead and put our lever over here and flip it. There we go. Now that lever, or now that piece of track is powered. I always hate the way these things. Oh, no. Alright, let's go ahead and come out here, because this is where it's all going to be running to, is right in this area. And we're going to have to make ourselves some more crude stairs here. Let's go ahead and take out the blocks that don't matter. There we go. And we'll go ahead and come off of there, and there, and there. Alright. Now, we don't want that. So, let's go ahead and do that. And we'll go ahead and run this around this way before we connect that. Now let's go ahead and step to the side just a hair. Grab a rail out of there. Grab our rail out of there. Alright. Now, we're a couple blocks away, so let's go and do that and that. Oh, got stuck. And wherever I took up that rail, which is right here, we're going to go ahead and take a lever. Guess we don't have another one. Alright, let's go ahead and grab some sticks and make some levers. It looks like we're going to have to grab some food and eat that too. There we go. Alright. We're almost there. It's not going to take too much longer. Now let's see if this will actually power both of these blocks. Come up here and throw down some power rails. So we know it's going to power that one. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to take this lever, put it here, power that block. We're going to have to go around the back and power the other. Oh, that does power. Oh, awesome. I guess the power will go down, just not up. Cool. So now we have our powered rails there. Let's go ahead and get us a powered rail here and here as well. And go ahead and just throw switches this way. And looks like we need to get into our ender chest, get some gold out. I don't have any in there. So, because it's all up here. It's alright. I'm going to make some powered rails, and I'll be back. Alright guys, I got the powered rails made, and I've already got them in. So, let's go ahead and work on building our loader. So we're going to need a, give me just a sec here, get off my picture. We're going to need our redstone torches. We're going to need our building blocks. We need our redstone. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. And we're going to need our comparators, our hoppers, all this stuff. So we can go ahead and do this. So now we're going to do a normal rail off of this one. We're going to throw that back up. We're going to take our powered rail and put it here. Now that powered rail is going to go back up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add one more block here, and we're actually going to block up and then delete that block. Okay, so that one's going to go away. Of course, we probably should have left it so we could do that. So now we're going to have to delete both of those. It's going to make us some crude stairs here. And we're going to need to put our repeater in that place there. We put our comparator here. Now we're going to come over here and put our hopper there. And just shift click to put it there. Now we're going to go ahead and come out one more block. Okay. And we're going to put a piece of redstone dust. Now, off the back of here, we're going to go ahead and put a block by pressing shift and a redstone torch. Now what that's going to do is, once the minecart with chest is underneath here, it's going to turn off, or sorry, as there's stuff in here to go into that minecart, it's going to turn on this comparator, which is going to turn off this torch, turning off that, off that, off that, and off that. So this way the minecart will sit. And then once this hopper is empty, then it's going to go ahead and allow the cart to take off. Now, what's going to happen is, as long as this is empty, this will stay on. So the cart will just keep moving back and forth, back and forth. So it's going to be a little bit loud. Okay. Same with this one here, but that's okay. Okay. I don't mind a little bit loud. I don't mind the minecarts running back and forth. I actually kind of like the sound. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and build this one here. So we want the powered rail out of the torch, powered rail there, and we want a block here. So, and we want a block there. Now, it's a good thing about building against the wall like that. We do not want that block there. So we do want the repeater, and we want another block here with a piece of redstone dust. Okay, and then on this one we want to put our redstone torch to power all that. We'll come over here, come up here, and then throw down our comparator. Now, oh, that is backwards. Comparator goes this way because we want it to not make us fall like that. Again, let's try this one more time on camera, and this time I'm going to be smarter than the equipment I'm operating here. Okay, you want the comparator with the point going this way, because this is the direction that it's flowing. It's checking this and sending signal that way. Okay, you see the little point right there? Alright, so you want it flowing that way, not the other way. So now we're going to take our hopper and we're going to shift, we're going to shift click, actually just click it right there. So there, that should be perfect. Now what we've got to do is we've got to make a way for us to actually load this thing from over here. And the only way to do that, for this one anyway, is to bring it up. And then we're going to have to bring it And let's see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can just bring it straight over here. Okay, let me figure this out and I'll be back. Alright guys, it looks like I've got my issue figured out here. So I have went ahead and just brought them down to ground level. Went ahead and used the polished die right here. So I can go ahead and mark out where the track, the redstone, and all that stuff are going to be. Let's go ahead and put some stone back there. And went ahead and got everything going. Let's go ahead and throw a couple torches around here. We want to make sure nothing spawns, because I did have to take some glowstone out. Throw that there. Put this stuff up here. Make sure we're safe. So, what's going on? We have this chest right here. This chest, we throw our cobblestone into. Okay. What happens? It's going to come over here, and it's going to go. It's going to stop, because you see this is lit. And as the cobble goes through here, okay, as the cobble comes out of here, it's going to go into here. And then once this is completely empty, it's going to shut off, kicking that on, launching the cart. The cart's going to come along, and it's going to start dropping items in here. And it's going to drop them in here evenly, okay? So, it's going to drop one on the way there, one on the way back. We can go take a look at this chest here. It's got 6, 6, and so on. Okay? So now, the smelter, or the furnaces, are going to smelt that evenly. So what we need to do is we need to come over here, and we need to make sure that we have plenty of fuel to put in those furnaces. So this way, it can go ahead and smelt everything for us. So this is going to be our full fuel chest here. Okay, so that's going to come through. It's going to stop, load the minecart. Oh, sorry about that. I'm trying to eat before I start taking damage. Sorry, I don't like talking with my mouth full. It's going to load the minecart here, and that's going to go through once this is all said and done. And it's going to go ahead and run through, and it's going to drop coal evenly into all of the furnaces. Okay, or the coal blocks, I should say. And we'll go ahead and grab a few more things that we can smelt here. So let's go ahead and just fill up whatever space we have here with some cobble. And we'll go ahead and come back over here. So we'll go ahead and throw this in here. So we can go ahead and have plenty of cobble. Now, this is a minecart with chest, okay? So that means this chest has the same inventory spaces as here. You want to fill this up halfway and let it run and do all that stuff. Because if you do any more than filling this chest up halfway, then you're going to make it to where these hoppers stay full. This is going to stay on, this is going to stay off, so the cart's never going to move. So it'll probably be a good idea to take out one side of these chests, because we really don't need a double chest if we can only fill it up singularly. Okay, so there. Now we've got that going. We've got our stone smelting. Here in a sec, that's going to jump up by 6. Any second. Oh, that's a trap chest, no wonder. Okay, so now 48. And that's just going to fill up there. It's going to freeze the hoppers every time you open it, but it's not going to hurt anything. As long as you don't have it, open for days, you should be fine. Now that's going to go ahead and load all that stuff up. That's already loaded up all the coal. What you can do to stop all that is you can get a secondary switch to kill that. You can throw a secondary lever in there. Like I said earlier, I'm not too worried about it. So, I'm going to go ahead and start working on some decorations for this and make it kind of fit the theme here. I might time-lapse it, I might not. But anyway, in a few minutes, I will be back. got this all set up here, we're going to go ahead and do that there. So we can go ahead and, oh, did not want to do that. So we're going to watch this all start up here. Any second now. Come on. Today. There we go. Isn't that awesome? Oh my goodness, I love that. Okay, so we've got all this stuff that's going to go in here, going to get smelted and come down as, well, come on. There we go. There we go. Going to come down as smelted items. I'm thinking about replacing that with a regular chest. Got a little decoration here. I didn't want to go too far back on this side. I went ahead and this is my service door for all the redstone. And then came back here. I went ahead and just surrounded the chest with bone blocks so that we could have, you know, just take a look in here and you can't really see anything. So, and since bone is the primary color and texture through here, figure I'd do it that way. I may go ahead and just kind of do another row of quartz here and then do a row of bone here, just kind of taper this in a little bit to the furnace, because it does stand out some. I don't really like that because it's not quite centered. I could move everything over a block, which wouldn't take very much at all to do. Yeah, I might actually do that instead. So, by the next episode, I'm going to have everything moved over a block. But that is the super smelter. It smelts quite efficiently and quickly. You know, we can come over here and drop our smelted items into there so that they can all flow through the item sorter. These 3 chests I don't have anything in yet. Just don't have enough items to really throw in there yet, or to kind of expand out. What I'm thinking is I might end up having to, you know, expand out the netherrack or the magma blocks, one of those, but not too worried about it right now. So let's go ahead and come down here. With all this building that we've done, let's take a look. I've already emptied it once because it was pretty full. Let's take a look and see how we're doing here. We're doing quite well as far as the drops go. We've got quite a few of everything. And we'll just gently go through here, just to click here, click there, a shift click, and out we go. Alright. And then over here, I have all those drops. We've got our gunpowder, our string, our spider eyes. All those are right here in one chest. You can come down here, and we've got our zombie fresh, and then we've got our bones and arrows. Then if you come over here to the potion bottle, you have all our potion making stuff. So we've got all of that except for the redstone, which needs to go into the redstone chest. I could throw it all in the sorter, but I really don't want to mess with that right now, since I'm right here in front of it. Now let's go ahead and get our tools back where they go. Unfortunate and unfortunate. Perfect. Let's get our water bucket there. Alright guys, I hope you like this. If you do like the episode, leave a like. If you want to post a comment, do so. Let's see, we've got our smelter. We've got our storage system. Now, we need to do the villager sorter. And we might even bring them down here. Get them in, like build a room off of here or something, so that we can go, okay, well, we need some emeralds, or I can come over here to the ender chest, grab the emeralds out, or wherever it is we decide to keep them, or into one of those. Grab our emeralds out, go do our trading with them, and all that good stuff. Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. But yeah, we'll probably have to go ahead and do some decorating in here. maybe even move our enchanting system down. This can actually go bye-bye now. Let's go ahead and pull all of this out of here. And we're going to go ahead and pull all that out as well. Go ahead and drop down here. So we can go ahead and throw all this stuff into here. Let's do that and that and that. There we go. Awesome. Now all that stuff will smelt up quickly. We'll have all the stone we need, all the bricks that we'll need. Not sure if I actually showed this recently or not. I can grab some slabs from down there too. But I have extended the wall out some over here. Can't remember if I showed it in the last episode or not. I should have done this while I was waiting on stuff that I was doing. I've extended the wall out to here, and I'm going to go ahead and come over 4 blocks this way. So actually 2 blocks and then start right there, so 3 blocks over. And just take it out going that way. And going to taper it down to where it meets up with that mountain. And we're going to do some bridges in the middle, stuff like that. I like having the super smelter right here at the house though. And we may change up a little bit. We may not do, you know, complete stuff here, or not complete stuff, but we may not, I don't know. We may build stuff outside of the biome as well, like a village over in here. Just kind of extend the village out, bring it around here some. Maybe even, you know, an iron farm. Iron farm would have to be, you know, at least 80 blocks that way, because we have a door here. Actually, 80 blocks from that breeder, so probably that way. Maybe actually, that'll work. Put the iron farm in that mountain, and then just make a railway to go between. That sounds like it'd be pretty cool. Anyway, so we've still got our farm here. Apparently the water hasn't ran, so we'll go ahead and kill that spider. And now the water's running, so everything will get flushed down. I think we can get over here and see it. Alright, watching everything get flushed. That's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and kill that spider while we're here, and any others that might be lingering about. No? Okay, we'll just shoot straight down there. Alright, so if you liked the episode, leave a like. If you want to post a comment, please do so. And I will see you guys later. Bye!